Hi everyone, Christina Jordan here, and I'm your Board Certified Master Nutritionist here at Fit Body Weight Loss. And I'm coming live from the clinic today to do our live workshop session. And so I thought it'd be really fun to talk about a topic that not only tends to affect many women and men, but it's also an underlying reason why many of us are storing a massive amount of belly fat. And I really hope that today's workshop is something that sets you free. It ignites your passion again for getting healthy, and it gives you hope that yes, you can overcome this. So we're gonna talk about stress. You know, and whenever I was writing it, let's talk about stress, I literally wanted to sing it. Like, let's talk about stress, baby. Let's talk about you and me, because we all have it. Let's be honest, the happiest people on earth have stress. The most relaxed people on earth have stress. The perfect person that lives down the street, you know, that perfect neighbor, that perfect mom in your kid's, class that has the perfect child with the cute little ponytails, they have stress. You may not see it. You may not see it on me. You may not share your stress with the world. They may keep it private, but we all deal with stress and anxiety. And the reasoning is because we live in a time and in a world where life happens. Whether it's, and stress and anxiety on the body is perceived in many different ways. It's not always from being a stressed out person. It can be from positive things. Like, for example, you get that new job you've been hoping for. You get to go on those trips you've always wanted to do. You get to, maybe you're staying up late with that beautiful baby you've prayed for the last 10 years. There could be so many different reasons why your body and your lifestyle is experiencing stress. And unfortunately, the body can't categorize it into good stress, bad stress. It just sees stress. So a natural reaction of the body when it has stress is it immediately begins to increase cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that's in every man, woman, and child on the planet. It's a hormone that tells your body, okay, what we need to do is we need to store fat, right? This little guy right here. This is a human replica of 5 pounds of human body fat. I'm gonna give it a little shake, let you take a look at it. It's not pretty. This is what 5 pounds of body fat looks like. I just love to shake it. It's so fun to shake it. But literally, this little guy right here is an example of what our body thinks is awesome to hang on to during times of stress. So it goes, all right, so let's just say, Christina, my body's under stress for whatever reason. Let's say, for example, I just got back from the Ms. World pageant in the Bahamas. I have multiple stressors going on there. Number one, I'm traveling. Stress is triggered by airplane travel and altitude changes, okay? So that's a stress on the body, even though that's a fun stress, right? The body doesn't know, it's a stress. Number two is I'm gonna have to walk on stage in a skin-tight gown and be judged by a panel of judges. That's stress, okay? Even though it's something I elected to do, my body doesn't know that. And so what does it do? Cortisol goes up, stress goes up, and guess what? Fat wants to come and be stored on my body. Now, an example of areas where you store fat when you're stressed, it's always in what we call reserve zones. Reserve zones are specialty zones that are reserved for storing fat for immediate use in times of crisis. This is your belly area, your underarms, your booty, your hips, your thighs, right? And my all-time least favorite is the chin area. Why do we store there? Because those areas have glands. Glands, literally in those areas. You have glands all over your body. And when you store in those reserve zones, those pockets, those fat pockets, your body, when finally it sees the crisis come, for example, famine, war, no food, it thinks it can use your fat to easily access that fat for use. The problem is, you guys, is the reason that our body thinks we're stressing, such as a famine, war, crisis, never comes. It doesn't understand that Christina's not stressing over famine or a bad harvest, that I'm stressing over the fact that I'm in the Bahamas being judged for Ms. World. It doesn't get it. And so the same with your body. It doesn't understand that maybe you're stressing over something work related, or maybe you had a car accident, or maybe you're dealing with, relationship issues. It doesn't understand. So unfortunately, your body, still very primal, still stores this fat for this mega crisis it's expecting. It doesn't realize that it's actually hurting you. So what happens? Our body stores fat because of high cortisol. We stress out more because we're storing fat from high cortisol, and the cycle continues. So how do we fix this? I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to teach you today how to fix the stress fat storage cycle. Number one, I want you to sell everything and move to a deserted island where your sexy hot beach butler is going to serve you and wait on you hand and foot. Just kidding. I know that's not possible. I know that there's no way that we can get rid of all our stress, all our problems, all our issues. I'm sorry, I can't remove your taxes, right? There's just some things that we can't avoid. So the first thing to realize is to embrace the fact that we're going to have life. We're going to have stress. Things are going to come. And so when you have that mindset of bring it on, I got this, it tends to help. And honestly, I don't want a smooth sailing life. I don't want a life where I have no challenges, because you know what? Great sailors, skilled sailors were never made on smooth seas. Say that 10 times fast. It takes challenges for us to grow. Just like when you're lifting weights, you have to expect some pain. You have to expect some challenges in order to grow. And so that's just like in life. So number one is you got to embrace the suck. Embrace it, life is going to happen. Embrace it's coming. Number two, it's time to arise. Literally, you need to get up and you need to take action. If you don't like something in life, you don't like something in whatever that may be, whether it's core four, which core four in my life is my family, it's my health, my finances and business, or in my personal development in me. If I don't like an area of my life, I get up, I take action, I arise, and I address it. And for example, whenever I needed to lose the weight, I knew I needed to lose the weight for years, right? I knew I needed to lose the weight. There were days where I would have my vision go out because I got type 2 diabetes and I was starting to deal with my hearing going out. My vision was starting to go. I literally flipped down the stairs carrying my baby because my vision went out and I got really dizzy. I knew I needed to change, but nothing changed, right? Nothing changed. Nothing changes until you change. You have to be willing to get up, to arise out of the mess and say, I'm taking action. So for me, what was the first thing I did? I did what a lot of people did, you guys. I decided to go on another diet, right? I started working out with a personal trainer and I started starving myself. Guess what happened? Nothing. In fact, at the end of a year of eating less, working out more, and killing myself in the gym, I literally gained 22 freaking pounds of fat and I still couldn't do a push-up because I was just doing cardio. I was killing myself running cardio. And literally nothing changed. I thought I was doing the right thing, but the problem is I was gaining a ton of weight because of stress. When your body is under high amounts of stress, it's going to do everything it can to store this right here, to store fat, okay? It's going to hold on to fat with everything and every power inside of it, okay? So if I go ahead and stop eating, well, my body's gonna go, oh my gosh, I have no food. Store fat, right? Keep this, keep storing this, right? Keep the fat going. Then I start killing myself in the gym, working out 3-4 hours a day. My body's like, oh my gosh, she's now enslaved. Store fat, there's gonna be no food. Then I'm stressing about the whole thing and it realizes, see, she's so scared and so worried. Keep storing fat. So the worst thing that you can do, and I'm telling you from both someone who has walked this journey, been in your shoes, lost over 100 pounds, myself, okay? Someone who's been there. I'm not speaking from a doctor's standpoint or a nutritionist standpoint or an expert standpoint. I'm talking from the standpoint of someone who has literally lost the weight. Stressing about it, starving yourself, eliminating entire food groups, aka carbohydrates, aka keto, is not the answer. No hate mail coming in, okay? No hate mail. And so also, the worst thing you can do is kill yourself in the gym when you're trying to lose weight if your body's in a stressed out crisis mode. Why? Because it puts way too much stress on your hormones. So here's what I did, you guys. Literally, I was at my breaking point. I was done. I was killing myself in every way possible to lose this weight, seeing no results. So I literally decided if experts can't fix me, I had gone and seen over a dozen different doctors who, by the way, many of them were overweight themselves. So they obviously didn't have the answer. I had one doctor literally tell me, Christina, thank you so much for coming in, but I have no idea why you're not losing weight. He literally said that, charged me $600 and sent me on my way. $600 to tell me, I don't know, I can't fix you. So I decided if these experts can't figure me out, I was gonna take control, right? We arise, we step up, we take action. There's an area in our life we don't like. And I said, I'm gonna figure this out myself. I'm gonna find out why the heck is my body in such a place of fat storage craziness? Like, why am I a fat storing monster? And so I went back to school. This is how I became a nutritionist, you guys. This was over a decade ago. And I went back to school to fix me. I was my first patient. I did all the experimenting on me. I did every trial and test on me. I was my own guinea pig. I was my own patient. And literally, I went to school to fix me because nobody could figure me out. They kept telling me the same regurgitated advice, and you're seeing it now, you guys. You're seeing it all over the country, all over the world, where we're being told the same thing. Count calories, eliminate carbohydrates, work out more, right? And we think that we're failing because we don't have it perfect. And what's wrong with us? And I'm here to tell you, honey, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are not imperfect. You are not someone who is going to be stuck with this for the rest of your life. There is hope. There is hope. If there's hope for me, there's hope for you. So here's what I learned in my journey. The first thing you have to do is you have to realize that most likely, yes, you're dealing with a stress-induced weight gain. Yes, you may not be perfect, but honestly, if I just looked at actions, then it wouldn't have mattered. I would have lost the weight so easily, but I didn't. I'm like so many of you out there who are doing almost everything right, who are doing their best, who aren't living at McDonald's drive-thru, who are exercising at least somewhat, and yet I was seeing zero results. Why? Because when your hormones are programmed and they are telling your body to store fat, it does not matter if you eat pizza or if you eat an apple, you are going to store fat, my friend. And there you have it. Now you know the truth. Your hormones are what decide if you're going to store fat or burn fat for use. And so that's the first thing I want to say is fat is not bad. Fat's not bad. Fat is awesome. You know why? Because fat is a wonderful source of usable energy, of nutrients, and if we could just tap into it, it's like we have a bank account with $1 million in it and we just needed the PIN code and now we get to go shopping. That's what it's like. And if you can just tap into using this fat, then you, my friend, are gonna feel unstoppable. You're gonna feel amazing. And that's how I feel. So that was the first thing that I learned, is that I needed to figure out how to get my cortisol down and how to tell my body that everything's okay, I'm not in crisis, to burn the stored fat and let's get healthy. So here's what I did. Number one, take notes. If you are writing, write this down, put it in your phone. I want you to literally watch this video over and over just for this one tip. Number one, eat more, not less. Yes, eat more, not less. Do not starve yourself. Do not eliminate carbohydrates. Get your body into a place of balance and wellness. This is called homeostasis, which means that your body is at this perfect place of harmony. And it's really, balance is probably not even the best word for it. Harmony is the word, where everything is ringing in this perfect cycle and tune. And so that is the first thing that I can say is eat more, not less. And the food that you need to eat is you need a healthy balance, a healthy harmony of your macronutrients, which you need a healthy protein source, you need a healthy carbohydrate, complex carbohydrate source from a fruit or a vegetable, and you need a healthy fat. Yes, fat is not bad. Fat will not make you fat. Fat is your friend. What is unhealthy is sugar. So I'm all for getting rid of the sugar, the fake foods, the GMOs, the boxed foods. If it's fake, get it out, because honey, you are what you eat. So don't be fast, cheap, and easy. Get real. Be honest, be whole, have some value, bring some value to this body of yours. And I promise you, number one is eat more, not less, and eat every 2 to 3 hours. Because when you have a constant stream of food coming in, it shows your body and your metabolism that everything's okay. We're not in starvation. So the big trend right now is to intermittent fast or fast. And again, I think everything has its place if you're going to be doing a procedure or, I think there's a place, but not in weight loss. If you are a person that needs to lose weight and you have a really strong feeling that it's probably because you're in stress and you're storing fat like crazy in your midsection, in your underarms, under your chin, and in your thighs and buttocks, then you need to eat more, not less. Because that's going to show your body that everything is okay, that it's okay to let go of the stored fat, that we're going to have food regularly coming in, okay? So that right there will change your life. I'm telling you, you can put a pin in it. You could turn off social media right now and go on your way, and you'll change your life right there. But I'm going to give you the next thing, and this is really true. And the next thing I'm going to tell you is you have to find a way to lower your cortisol. So there's a few ways you can do that. Number one is getting outside and getting outdoors is an amazing way to lower cortisol. It can even lower your blood pressure, can make you feel more relaxed and happier. And when you lower cortisol, it actually lessens your cravings for carbohydrates and sweets. So getting out tonight, watching the sunset, getting up early tomorrow, watching the sunrise, it can actually help you lose weight. Number two is have sex. Yes, sex creates really great hormones that help balance out that cortisol. It's the hormones oxytocin and serotonin. So the next time you're like, should we? Yes, you should. Nutritionist recommended, because it helps balance out those hormones. And then the next thing is working in a gentle workout like yoga or dancing or swimming, something gentle. I'm not talking about hulking out and going crazy. Something gentle can really help stimulate those happy, feel-good hormones that help lower your cortisol. Now, let's say you've done all of that and you're still not seeing the results you need, then that's where you need adaptogenic therapy. Adaptogenic therapy is incredible. This is something that I formulated and created, and I take every single day. I took it this morning. I love it. I also take it in the evening. What it does is it helps reduce the levels of stress hormones, and it's natural. So if you're already taking something for stress and anxiety from your doctor, don't worry. You can actually use it in combination. I have lots of patients that do that. This is my secret weapon. So that way when I go and I fly and I tour and I do, for example, when I do television, I'm stressed out every time. You guys don't know it. I'm really good at hiding it, but I get stressed out every time. When I fly, I actually have kind of a fear of flying. Okay, maybe a fear of flying, a big fear. I get scared when I fly. So for me, if I don't take Stress Fix, I can easily land and be up a couple pounds because I'm nervous and I'm stressed. So this really helps me control my stress levels. It lowers my cortisol, and it makes sure that as I'm going about my day and about my life, because remember, life happens, you can still control those stress levels, and it makes it to where my body won't store fat rapidly. This was one of the most amazing additions I ever did for my life, for my body, for my health. I definitely think for my family, because the benefits are incredible. Number one that you'll see is that you'll feel more relaxed. You'll feel like you without the stress. You're still you, you're just you without stress. Kind of like if you took a vacation. Because when you take that vacation, you lower those cortisol levels and you're able to think more clearly. Number two is it helped me lose the weight, so that way I'm not storing fat rapidly in my midsection. It allowed me to get back in balance with my hormones. And I'm telling you, if you're feeling edgy, if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're wired, going to bed wired, waking up tired, chances are your cortisol is high and it's not allowing your body to rest. You need that rest so your body can heal. And then also what it's done, obviously, is it's helped me control my cravings. Chick-fil-A waffle fries still hold a pull. They're the siren call in my life still. I get stressed, somehow Chick-fil-A waffle fries call my name. And I know that because my cortisol spikes and it creates a craving for comfort food. This helps calm those cravings almost immediately. It's helped me. And I'm telling you that if you need help balancing your stress hormones, you need help losing the weight when nothing has worked, you need help feeling better, you need help not freaking out, you need help not having those emotional cravings, this will be your best friend. So I'm gonna leave you the link and I want you to go check it out. It's amazing. It's transformed my life. It's transformed so many of the lives of my patients, and I know you will love it. It's my little secret weapon, and I think I need this as a part of my life forever. So I will leave you the link. You can go online at fitbodyweightloss.com. Check it out. Click on weight loss. You'll be able to see it. or you can call the clinic and talk to one of our wonderful patient care directors. I see her right now. She's got her little headphone on. She's ready to chat with you. And you can call us at 844-537-2408. Or, of course, you can stop in and see us if you're in Arizona. We're located on the second level inside Superstition Springs Mall. Yes, I was the crazy nutritionist that said, hey, let's open a nutrition clinic in a mall. And you know what? I love it because we get a lot of variety of people that come in and see us. And it's fun. I love it. I love working with people. I love seeing you guys. I love answering your questions. So please reach out if you are wondering if we can help you, because chances are I know we can. So give us a call, reach out, be brave, and like I said, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Stress could be the reason why you're storing so much fat, and we can fix that, right? We can fix this. So you guys have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you all later. Tune in next Saturday. We're going to be going live to film our party, and if you are in Arizona, come on out and join us where I'm hosting an event right here at the clinic at Superstition Springs Mall, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, open house, come anytime, freebies, free food, fun. You don't want to miss that. So talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful rest of your day.